Election agent. Disclaimer: this training material is for use in training of election officials. It should not be referred as guideline of ECI. In case of any variance in this training material, the Commission guidelines, rules, laws shall prevail. Learning outcomes. At the end of the session, the participants will be able to explain the provision of appointment of an election agent in RP Act 1951. Cite the guidelines issued by the Commission regarding functions that can be performed by an election agent. Summarize the process of revocation of an election agent. Understand the functions of an additional agent for election expenses. Also, they will be able to underline the provisions for vehicle on the day of poll. Election agent. Under the Section 40 of RP Act 1951, every candidate is entitled to appoint an election agent. Candidate has to apply through Form 8 along with the photograph of the agent at the top right portion. The format of Form 8 is shown on the screen. Any person who is disqualified under the Constitution or under the RP Act 1951 for being a member of either House of Parliament or either House of Legislature of a state or for voting at elections shall, so long as the disqualification subsists, be disqualified for being an election agent at any election. Persons cannot be appointed as an election agent. Sitting Minister of Union or State, sitting MP, MLA, MLC, Mayor or Chairperson of Municipality, Zilla Parishad, Panchayat Union, etc. No person with security cover can be allowed to surrender the security cover to enable him or her to become an election agent. There is no prohibition against appointment of Gram Panchayat Pradhan, Gram Panchayat Sarpanch or Panchayat members as election agents. The election agent can perform all functions of a candidate as mentioned in RP Act 1951. Statutory functions that can be performed by an election agent. An election agent can attend scrutiny proceedings, can submit notice of withdrawal of candidature duly signed and authorized by the candidate. Appointment of polling agents. Appointment of counting agents. Revocation of appointment of polling agents and counting agents. Attendance and performance of all functions of a candidate. Authorized to maintain election expenses account of a candidate. Authorized to enter polling station. Authorized to enter counting hall. Authorized to present application for recounting of votes in absence of the candidate. Corrupt practices by the election agent. Any corrupt practice as mentioned in Section 123 to Section 136 of RP Act 1951 and Chapter 9A of IPC committed by the election agent will be regarded in law as having been committed by the candidate and that can vitiate his or her election. Additional election agent. Every candidate is also permitted to appoint an additional agent for assisting the candidate in various expenditure related matters. This additional agent would be for the purpose of performing only the non-statutory duties relating to expenditure monitoring matters. Revocation of election agent. A candidate may revoke the appointment of the election agent at any time by a letter in the Form 9, which is to be submitted with the returning officer concerned. If an election agent's appointment has been revoked or if he dies, the candidate may appoint another election agent in his place. The Form 9 is shown on the screen. Specimen signature of election agent. In order to prevent any malpractices at the polling station by unscrupulous persons pretending to be polling agents appointed by the candidates or their election agents, returning officer should obtain and circulate the specimen signatures of the candidate and their election agents to each presiding officer. Bank account of candidate. The bank account can be opened either in the name of the candidate or in the joint name with his election agent for the purpose of election expenditure. Vehicle on poll day. On the day of poll, each candidate is entitled to one vehicle for use of his election agent for entire constituency, besides one vehicle to himself or herself and one vehicle to his or her workers. In this educational video, we have learned about the functions and appointment of election agent. If you have any doubt or want any clarification, then you can contact through the mail as shown on the screen. For other videos and rules and regulations, you can visit the web address as shown. Thank you.